for them to do that.
Yeah, for real. All right, we are officially live.
Oh no.
I know. Let me go ahead and make sure that this is labeled as episode 10. Ooh!
Yeah, and some real shit might go down today.
Oh no.
I had to make some new playlists in the game.
Why?
Because I had to set the mood.
I can confirm that is how you know shit's about to get real.
That's so scary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not great for us.
Let me let Andy know. We are live. I'll go ahead and make the announcement. Magnussy. Magnussy.
Magnussy.
Oh, it's so cursed. We were out getting sushi with some friends.
Yum.
And at the spot, Corinne, at the good spot.
Oh,
I
so
know.
good.
And we were talking to them about the podcast, which then led to talking about the Omegaverse.
As it does.
which just, man alive, telling them what that was fascinating, and then they immediately at the table took the quizzes themselves.
Oh, what they get?
Betas.
Yeah.
They
Standard.
your standard beta. But it
Autumn
was
looks
just,
like he's having a issue.
I'm having an issue. Also, let me go ahead and allow Otter's message of basic ass bitches.
That's us.
I hear you chewing, Val. What are you chewing?
What do you think?
Food?
How perceptive.
Oh my god.
Ew. Look at my hands.
Are you dirty? Is that a Twix?
Yeah, Twix candy ball. Ice cream. Sandwich?
Oh. The good shit.
Yeah, Otter, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Also, I hear Sunny very much wanting that ice cream. Hi, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Hello.
Oh god, Val, please mute. I hear you chewing the ice cream. Please. And I hear Sunny just like, because he wants the forbidden food.
The boy deserves his forbidden fruit.
No, it's got chocolate. He's not allowed.
So mean.
Lola was trying to get a muffin from me this morning, like I was eating it for breakfast. And these muffins are espresso and chocolate chip. And so Lola was just following me around, like acting like I had told her I was going to give her some of this muffin. Like she was like expecting pieces of this muffin. And I'm like, this is straight poison. This is poison for you. Nothing in this is good for you. Stop it. And she just kept following me around and like sitting all nice. Like I had said she could have some. Like she was like gaslighting me into giving her this muffin.
Lola's
So
like,
some of the muffin right now.
yeah, listen, hear me out, mother. Hear me out.
Yeah, I might die, but I'll be happy.
Lemon vanilla ricotta muffin.
Oh, can Lola have some of this one?
Well, unless she's suddenly unable to eat lemon or ricotta or vanilla, but she had lasagna yesterday, so I think she can handle it.
Yeah. Oh, look, you can see Izzy. He's wearing a little bandana because he's so handsome.
I know Otter can't have a little poison, not even as a treat in this economy.
I know, not
It ain't
even.
right. I don't care who you are.
But yeah, Lola was trying so hard for that muffin today. Here.
Pat, don't let somebody tell
Well,
you
your
you don't
hair's
deserve
super
some
long,
poison
too.
as a treat.
Longer than.
Look how handsome. Diana.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, he's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to go?
Oh, all right. So I have a question for the players.
Oh no.
Excuse me. Do we want to jump in with a cold open on the spooky, or would you guys like to have everybody realize that Mel has gone missing before we jump to what's happening to Mel?
Ooh.
Because if you remember, Mel got kidnapped at the very end of the last session.
I don't remember this.
I don't remember this either, but Pixie has confirmed it did happen.
Yeah,
So-
Val went to that bar and she was asking questions. Remember?
Oh,
Yeah, she went to the bee's knees, and as she was leaving, I basically had her do a perception check to see if she caught anything else. And she didn't. And then I believe you pressed the roll, tried to do it again, and you failed again. And as you were leaving, the door closed and then opened again, you got dragged back in. So that was where we left off. Val getting pulled into the bee's knees by a strong arm. So we can either start with people with probably our dear Alice realizing that Mel hasn't returned, or start with Mel. And
I'm good with either one. So, flip it a coin.
Val, can you confirm, do you remember, or Roxy, can you confirm what, if a note was left by Mel? Because I think I remember Mel left a note saying she was going to the library, but then after the library, you went to the bee's knees without telling anybody. Was that correct?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. So to Alice's knowledge, Mel is at the library. All right. Well, before we you guys consider that if you have any strong options. Otherwise, I'll pick one for you. But before we dive in, let's introduce everybody. I'm Corinne. I am your game master. I'm the teller of spooky stories. And you can find me here. You can find me on the Wham Bam Thingy Man podcast. You can sometimes find me on Reroll's channel when I have the energy to also run stuff there. But yeah, that's mainly the place you can find me. How about Andy? Who are you?
Hi, I'm Andy, also known as Super Andiness everywhere. You can find me usually here, sometimes at my own place, and always on the MAMs. So. Woo.
And who do you play, Andy?
Wilhelmina Billy Ellison. She is a boxer, a pansexual boxer who does whatever the fuck she wants and runs alcohol.
Love that for her. Autumn. Who are you?
Who am I? Who are any of us, really? I'm here. I'm Autumn. I do things, and I'm not a hostage. And this sign that I'm reading off of is there. Psyche, you're supposed to. Your handwriting's terrible.
I'm sorry. Just read it. Oh my god.
Very happy and
Yeah.
safe, and my
Yeah.
family
Uh-huh.
shouldn't miss me.
Mm-hmm.
But send money?
Yeah. Yeah.
Subscribe to PsycheSiren on Twitch to free me?
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
And then I play also someone in the game, which is Garrett Keeper. He does things.
Any
Don't
specific
worry
kind
about
of
the
things?
things. Yeah, you know, things in the dark. Not those things. Other things.
I mean, it could be those things.
It could be those things. How much money's in those things? Wait a minute. We might need to talk.
All right. Val, how about you? Who are you? And who do you play?
I play Mel, who is an investigator of creepy things and the occult, former heiress, but has fallen on hard times due to being maybe a little bit gay. And she has been investigating some weird happenings around the city of Chicago, and she is roommates with
Ah, Alice, who has ice cream in her mouth. Ah.
Alice, who has ice cream in her mouth.
Ah.
Who's that?
It's me. Hello. Also known as PsycheSiren, I play Alice. Val, will you mute? I hear our dog just constantly being a problem. Because he's our little problem.
Precious baby boy.
He is precious baby boy. But yeah, Alice is very much a socialite. Loves, you know, hanging about and chatting with folks, and sometimes instead of a little birdie telling her things, it's a little spider, but it's fine. It's fine.
Are you sure it's fine?
Yeah. Well, she thought it was, and now everyone kind of left her and judged her, except for Mel. So she's feeling kind of rough right now because all she did was save everyone's lives, but okay.
And Autumn, why don't you tell us a little bit about our setting? Just a little bit. What do you think our setting is about?
What do I think our setting's about? We're in the 1940s, 30s. I'm so bad
What,
with
1925?
time. 1925. I was getting there. In
Yeah,
the
you
wrong
were.
Direction. 1925, Chicago. You know, speakeasies, gangsters, flappers, the normals. You know, basically what you see if you walk outside today. I think. Haven't been outside in a while.
I think that's an accurate description. There we go. I was alerting the Wayman Thank You Ma'am channel that we were live as well. All right.
Oh no, the perverts. You've let the perverts know.
I've let the pervs know. Mm-hmm.
Bad news, it's Scorpio season. We're all perverts.
No!
It's like the zombie apocalypse, but perversion.
You get bit by a pervert, you immediately turn into a pervert.
Oh
Yep.
no.
Are there like different types of perverts? Like there are zombies, like one's a runner, one's a flasher, you know?
One's a kinkster.
Yeah. You got that couple walking each other and you're like, this is a public area.
One's an erotica writer. One starts a podcast about erotica. There's options. Options.
Sounds like a multi-level marketing thing.
Don't put that on us. It's
Aren't
Wham
most
Bam,
things-
not MLM.
Aren't most things a multi-level marketing scheme?
Your
once you really get
mom's a
down to it?
multi-level marketing scheme.
I mean, she's fallen for one or two.
Well, yeah, she created a kid. It's the ultimate multi-level marketing scheme.
Motherhood.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we should let Karma know.
Karma's
Too
in on
late.
it. Karma's one of them.
Oh no.
We
Karma's too far
all-
gone.
We're all in on it. Oh, but yeah, so like everyone said, we're in the 1920s. It's bootlegging time, it's gangsta time, it's flapper time. We haven't had the Great Recession yet, but things aren't all cozy and cheery. In fact, some weird shit's been going on. There has been some seemingly poisoned liquor going about that straight up really fucking kills people. And then we also have some weird goings on at jazz clubs and speakeasies, some massacres that have occurred. And our intrepid party spend their time investigating these incidents through the Magnus Society, where they all work. I believe last time or 2 sessions ago, they officially signed their contract for continued employment. However, they had already signed this contract when they started, but they didn't remember, like, it hadn't actually come to pass yet.
Which that feels like entrapment. Can we just say that really quick, please? That's entrapment. That's
Seems fine.
I mean, when you sign a contract in perpetuity,
yeah, in perpetuity from the point where you signed it, not in perpetuity throughout all time and space and realities. But anyway,
Also,
you didn't
where-
read the fine print.
Where's our Eldritch Union rep? Where's our...
You have to find them. They're not just gonna like walk out of the woodwork.
I'm pretty sure we were supposed to be assigned one. So
Wait, they don't come out of a woodwork?
Well, I mean, you have to find them. They do come out of the woodwork, but you
Who
still
said
have to
they came
find
out
them.
of my woodwork then?
you have to find the right woodwork.
Yeah, they don't. It's not just any woodwork. But you know, who's to say Frankie isn't your union rep? You haven't asked her.
Ooh.
We'll ask the teeth.
Yeah, you could ask the teeth too. All
The
right.
molars are the union rep.
Oh yeah, and they talked to some teeth. That happened. The teeth are in a woman, but they weren't talking to the woman. Because you know that's life. All right. Any decisions? Do we start super spooky or do we start with the drama of a missing Mel?
We can start with the drama. So Alice is just being, you know, really sad and feeling sorry for herself. And she read Mel's note about going to the library, but it's been a while and she's kind of hungry. And Mel knows all the good places to go eat. So she's going to head to the library after putting on some clothes and putting some makeup on. She's going to saunter over to see if she can grab Mel to get a bite to eat.
All right. So you head to the library. You don't necessarily frequent the library on your own, I would say, but you have been there frequently enough with Mel. Is there a specific section you know to go and look into?
Oh, God, yeah. The dustiest, most forgotten, boring ass corner.
Love that. All right, so you head to the most boringest corner, the corner that's
The least pictures.
least pictures. It has more cobwebs than it does humans walking through it.
And not even the fun kind of webs. It's the boring knowledge webs.
Yeah, just the brain webs, not the spider webs.
Yeah.
And as you walk through there, you realize that Mel isn't sitting at her usual table. She has a specific table she likes to sit in that is in the perfect spot to get the best light and be close to the books that she needs, but it's empty.
Alice is gonna kind of go over there and stare at it a bit like, huh, that's weird. That's where she would be. Excuse me. She's gonna like get like one of the librarians.
You spy an elderly librarian putting books on a shelf, kind of like not directly in the same section, but like a couple aisles down, and she doesn't seem to hear you.
Alice knows better than to yell in a library. So she's gonna walk up and tap the lady on the shoulder.
As you tap the woman on the shoulder, she jumps a little bit, and some extra dust comes off her cardigan that she probably like hit with the shelves. And she's like, Oh, me! Oh, my! Oh, hello! I'm so sorry. Didn't hear you.
No, it's okay. Do you remember me? I usually come in here with my friend, and she's usually sitting over there, and I go to the romance novels, but she's about this tall.
She takes off her glasses, cleans them off a little, puts them back on, and then kind of like does the wiggly glasses thing where she's like trying to use them to focus on you. And after a minute, she's like, "Oh, yes, I remember you. You and your friend are here together a lot."
Yes, yeah. Um, was she here today?
Oh, let me think. Oh, yes, she was. Left a few hours ago.
Oh, a few hours ago. Do you have any idea where she went? Or what she was reading at the time? That's strange.
Oh, I don't know where she went, but I can tell you what she was reading.
Yeah.
And she goes to her little cart where like the books she needs to reshelve are, and she starts pulling books out, and then she hands them to you. I believe she was reading these.
Alice is gonna look through. Thank you. I appreciate it. And she's gonna
You're
see what
welcome,
Val
dear.
was reading.
All right, do you go to a table, or are you just kind of standing there?
She's kind of standing there.
Okay. So as you're looking at the books, you realize that for the most part, these are collections of newspapers from not that long ago, within the past year, basically. There are some older ones, but it looks like the older ones are still pretty dusty. So it doesn't seem like they were the ones that Mel was ultimately leafing through the most.
So she was looking at recent stuff. So she's gonna kind of discard the older stuff and look at the more recent, less dusty.
Alrighty. Do you have a are you skilled in any sort of skill that might help you with research?
How cursed am I allowed to get this?
You gonna consult your fucking spider titty?
No. It's just listen. Okay, there's only so much you can read when time is of the essence. So she doesn't have any skills with her own research per se, but she has a bunch of little itty bitty research assistants that can look at words for her if they just skitter down and go behind the pages.
Not a
Cursed.
fan. No.
Hate it.
They're interns. They're baby spiders. They're the research assistants. Itty bitty.
Mhm.
So I would say that I would allow you to use your research assistants. However, doing so in the library, essentially a public place, so shortly after being shunned by most of your friends for your research assistants, will gain you a level of stress.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I will accept the level of stress.
All right.
But
so,
I am doing it discreetly. I'm not, like, go
Yeah.
forth, my babies,
Yeah, I imagine you find like an unused study room or something like that.
Yeah.
All right, so I would like a roll with the help of your research assistants. You'd be looking to get a 9.
All right. Let me get her out. It's a D20?
Yes, yeah, you
Okay.
roll a d20 for a 9 or above.
I literally got a 10.
And you pass. I want you to describe this for me.
So Alice kind of carries all the newspaper bits and baubles with her in her arms, and she kicks open a door a little bit with her foot because her hands are so full. Gets inside the private area, looks outside the window, makes sure no one is watching, and she lays out everything Mel was looking at. She then places her hands on the papers and whispers, "Come out. I need your help. Come out. And as she whispers, you see skittering what looks like hundreds, maybe even 1,000 of little tiny baby spiders. Now remember, we were going over our ABCs and you've been doing so well. Tell me, what is something that stands out to you? Give me the information as fast as you can. You've got this. Remember. Like she's been doing like Hooked on Phonics with the baby spiders.
As the baby spiders start to run over the books, it's a bit like a dark wave as they creep out from your sleeves and down into the books, and the pages shiver and move as the spiders go over them and weave through the different sections. Eventually, they find something. And they flip to a specific page. And as they do, a hair, a one strand of hair that looks just like Mel's, is inside the book.
Oh, you found something. Oh, we'll take that. Oh, goodness. And Alice is going to examine what the paper says.
Right. So as you're examining this page, you see that this contains information about some massacres that occurred within the last year. The two massacres that they're referring to both happened at establishments that played music. One of them was called the Bee's Knees, and the other is called... Oh goodness, where did I put that name? Gossamer Thread. Would you like to read about one first?
Gossamer Thread first, because Spider Bitch. She'd probably look at that first.
Yeah, of course. So, Gossamer Thread, you read, was burned to the ground after an open mic night. There was some kind of massacre within the walls before it was burned to the ground. But the police weren't able to learn much because of the fire that occurred. Essentially, all they know is that people died, there was a fire, and then by the time they got there, most of the bodies had been burned so much they couldn't really tell who was who or what had happened. For that event, there was one person who was imprisoned for arson named Lewis Wright. But there was no other survivors. Lewis Wright is thought to be the only survivor of that massacre and thought to be the one who set the fire, so probably maybe the culprit or at least involved.
Okay.
And that's kind of all there is about that event.
So she's gonna kind of discard that one, like, oh, it's burned down. Mel wouldn't go there. What about Bee's Knees?
So the Bee's Knees is still open. This one also had an open mic night, the night that there was a massacre inside its walls. This one did have some survivors. A Henrietta Brown, who unfortunately committed suicide shortly after. A Paula Short, who was committed to a mental hospital shortly after. And then Robert Glass, who survived but has since gone missing. Now, the Bee's Knees is still open, and you are able to find a, like, as you're rifling through the books again, like, as you go backwards this time, you're able to find a, the ad in the newspaper for when the open mic night was supposed to occur. This open mic night was being hosted by a music producer named Lionel French. and gives the date, the time, and that is the same date and time that the massacre happened.
I bet that dumbass went exploring. Alice just kind of hangs her head. She's so upset. She's like, knowing her like a hound dog with a scent. She just kind of looks frustrated, and she looks at the spiders and she's like, not you, babies, not you. You are wonderful darlings. You are wonderful. Thank you so much. You did so good.
The spiders are on the page, like with their arms lifted up, doing this.
Yeah, they're just kind of waving back and forth.
Yeah, just waving.
She gives them, she like puts her finger out, little tiny high fives. Little tiny, you know. My little babies.
After they're done, they scurry back up
and meld into my tattoos again.
and become your tattoos. Now remember to take your 1 point of stress.
Yeah. Well, it was about time I got one, you know.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what, I'll
you've
take.
You've been avoiding them.
Somehow on the whole.
Yeah.
So, Alice is gonna kind of realize I can't be dumb and go alone, but they hate me. I don't know what to do. She's like, okay. I'll have to put up with some unpleasantries, but if it's for Mel, oh, spider shit, this is stupid. Fine. Okay. What can I do? They probably don't want to see my face. If I send a spider after them, they'll probably squish it, and then I'll cry for days and weeks and months, and can't have that happen to one of my babies. Oh. Yes, Autumn, she did say, oh, spider shit.
Spider shit? Like, is that...
Autumn, I have such bad news.
Oh, no.
Everything that eats shits.
Yeah, spiders poop. Did you know that spiders have pet frogs?
What?
I did know that.
There are some giant tarantulas that keeps frogs as pets, and they love it. The frogs make sure... Yeah, the frogs make sure the insects don't, like, eat the like, spider eggs. And then the spiders provide a safe place for the frogs to sleep at night. So it's like they're dogs.
I love that. Actually, genuinely, that's cute.
Really, it's more like cats.
Yeah, they domesticated themselves. So you know what Alice is gonna do?
Domesticate some frogs.
She is going to summon one of her giant tarantulas that keep frogs as pets. And send the frogs to go to to Garrett and Billy.
All right. Are you like sending a message with the frog?
Yes, I'm putting little like things around their neck, like little pieces of paper. But they're like
frog cowbells.
Yeah, like cute little bells for cats even, you know?
My God.
And she's gonna write on there meet at Bee's knees, Mel missing, heart Alice, a little spider drawing in the heart.
Oh, that's cute. Okay. Alice, I would like another roll from you.
Yeah. No, that's fair. This is weird.
Yeah, this is some weird shit. This is gonna be a tough roll. An 18. Well, it'd be an 18 if you weren't trained in weird occult shit, but you are. So we're gonna say this is a 15 for you.
Ooh, okay.
Still challenging, but not, impossible.
Okay. Oh, it's like a 13.
Okay, so you can still do this. However, please gain another point of stress for me. essentially you're all in your head about it. You know, you're sending the frog
Yeah.
instead of the spider. You had to get the spider that had the frog.
Yeah, I did.
What if they don't like the frog? You know, like
Yeah, what if they're weird about the frogs? But I made sure they're cute looking frogs. They're not poison dart ones or nothing. They're cute little guys.
Yeah, so you're really in your head about this. So another point of stress. But
Okay.
You do succeed. And the frog goes hopping away.
Okay. Autumn, you gotta get creative. You gotta be a culty.
You're the only one that classed into a cult shit though. The rest of us
No,
are just
Garrett did
normies.
too.
All right, if you ask for it.
No, because you're doing weird digestive intestine flesh stuff. Why can't you just stick to the family spider thing? Why you gotta deviate?
Apparently the family doesn't stick to spiders either.
Okay,
They're all
listen.
like the 9 plagues of Egypt or whatnot up in here. You
But
know,
they're
it's
cute.
like-
They may be plagues, but they're adorable.
Rivers are gonna run red with blood one way or another here. I just know it.
I
Um,
can't.
You to blame.
Yeah, I can't
Oh,
promise it won't.
and I do want to say, Alice, you do notice that your big spider, which was a spider that came from a tattoo on your hip, now looks kind of sad because its frog is away.
I pet it and I'm like, they'll be back. Don't worry. Don't worry.
This big spider is imagining Frogger, unfortunately, so it's
Pixie, I will
having a
crash
bad
out.
time.
Pixie, I will crash out. I'm already emotionally invested.
Roll to succeed in
I will
Frogger.
crash out. Do not kill the frogs, please.
I will.
I will
telling you
crash
now,
out.
I'm not gonna kill the frog, but
Okay.
Alice is probably worried about the frog. It does have to cross
That's
couple
where
major
the
roads.
that's where the stress points from. But they're like
Yeah.
supernatural frogs. They're like weird Magnus shit, you know.
Yeah, I mean, they'd probably get squished and then just keep going.
Oh
It gets squished and it'd be like an ink splat, and then it would reinflate and keep going, leaving little ink behind.
I should have sent the spiders.
All right. So, let's jump to.
Let's hop.
Let's hop. Let's hop to either Garrett or Billy. Or do you two think you're together?
Oh,
Do we hang outside of work?
I don't know. Do we?
The last exchange was one of us being unconscious and the other one trading alcohol for food. I'm pretty sure something along those lines.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely didn't hit you in the back of the head with a blackjack at one point, which may or may not have put a damper on any budding friendship. But
I mean, at least it wasn't a supernatural blackjack. That's the shit that she don't fuck with.
Wow.
yet, I don't know. Maybe we have like bonded over our love of like liver pie or something. I don't know. Like, you know, maybe-
That's what you go with? Liver pie?
What's
It's not
wrong
even
with
a
liver
real
pie?
food.
I was just
It's-
told to get weird. I was just told to
Yeah,
get weird.
get weird with it.
Kidney pie? What do you want from me here?
Beer.
Beer.
Bond over alcohol.
Beer.
Bond over like
Pie?
getting drunk.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't know. Billy punches things and gets drunk. That's pretty much all Billy is.
Does Billy just like roll up to Garrett's place with like a 12-pack and is just like, yo,
No one else will believe me if I bitch about spiders. Get in.
and I'm just like, well, free beer. I mean,
Get in, bitch. We're bitching about spiders.
Spiders.
I can bitch about some spiders for beer. Yeah.
Is this
yeah.
how masked people make friendships? Do they just show up with beer?
I mean, from what I understand, that's kind of reality.
It's just like, hey, nerd, let's talk.
You show up with libations, and if you hurt each other's feelings, you fight physically, and that's it.
Mhm.
All right, so you two are together, drinking and kind of just complaining about some weird shit.
Bitches and spiders. Amen.
Bitches and spiders.
Bitches and spiders.
Spider bitches.
Does the conversation at any point lean towards something that might cause our dear friend Garrett to talk about some of the weirder things that's happened to him recently. Or is he keeping that tightly under wraps?
You know, I feel like Garrett's a very secretive person. Garrett
Yeah.
isn't gonna volunteer what's going on with Garrett unless somebody, tries to dig for it. Like it's I feel like Garrett's sitting there. Billy's just like the fucking spiders. I woke up this morning, 20 spiders in the corner. I don't know if it were hers or not, 20 is a lot, right? I'm just
They
like,
just spelled out "I'm
yeah,
sorry" in the web. Like, what the fuck? What's that supposed to do?
That could be normal. Maybe spider. It could be your imagination seeing the light reflecting on the web. It's just you wanted to see that.
Spiders can't read, Garrett.
But you can, and maybe you saw what you wanted to see.
Who told you I could read? Is that some Illuminati bullshit happening?
I'm gonna be honest. I just assumed because you picked out good beer. I guess you just know the good beers, right? Like by the bottle.
The only beers.
That is also true.
I'm sorry. Psyche wrote in our little chat over here. It said, "My singing telegrams are never appreciated."
I Charlotte's Web, you bitches, and I'm underappreciated. I swear.
Oh.
As the spider bitching is occurring, where are you two, by the way? Where are you drinking? Is this somebody's place? Is this some speakeasy? Like, where are you?
I figured we were in like an empty lot in the back of Billy's truck.
Yeah, just like Billy knows kind of the police like routes, so she can.
Yeah.
So they're not gonna catch her with anything. So
okay, yeah. So you're sitting in the back of the truck drinking. It's probably like mid-afternoon right now. You know that the a muffin. You know that a muffin exists somewhere. You also know that the cops don't patrol this part of town this time of day.
Mm-hmm.
As you're sitting there drinking and bitching about spiders, you notice that there's a frog in the parking lot looking up at you where you sit in the bed.
I need to do something really quick. I need to flip a coin. Because I need to figure out if Billy thinks frogs are cute. So call for frog. Who wants to call it?
Head's cute, tail's not cute.
Tails.
You don't think it's cute?
I don't think it's cute.
You see an ugly frog.
Nasty, warty little bitch.
Sitting in the parking lot, looking up at you. As much as a frog looks at anything, to your knowledge, you just think they kind of exist. But you do notice, even in your dislike of it, that it has something around its neck, which generally isn't something you see with frogs. You've never seen a frog with something around its neck before.
Billy's probably going to look down at the frog, glance over at Garrett, see there's something on the frog, and be like, "This is probably from one of yours."
I feel like Garrett's just going to like look down at this, look over at Billy, look back down at the frog and be like, we could just kill it and ignore it. We could really just
listen.
Maybe it's from the society, but like they didn't say anything about frog telegrams.
I mean, the thing is, the one time we do that, someone's gonna be kidnapped and in horrible danger.
It's a 50-50 chance that it curses us and we die immediately. So I mean, stomp a frog or take the thing from around its neck.
I mean, it's gross, but we could also just shoo it away. We don't gotta kill it.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Yeah.
Were you gonna eat it or something?
I mean, I know this French chef, and apparently the legs. That's what I've been told. I haven't tried.
I mean, I haven't had legs since the farm. Anyway,
There's 2 legs on that frog. There's 2 of us. We could each drive.
fuck it. Billy would reach down, like, ooh, and like very carefully, like pluck the paper off of the thing. Does it jump at her, or is it a tamed frog?
It stays still, but your finger does brush a little bit of the skin, and it's slimy.
It's mucus, actually.
Let me pour a little bit on that. Hang on, wash that off real quick. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant the frog. I'm like, it's not a slug. Like, you're not gonna accomplish anything. You're just gonna get the frog soused.
I mean,
So you have the note.
that too.
We have the drunk frog in the note.
You have the drunk frog in the note. You open up the note, and as Alice said, it basically says, "Meet me at the bee's knees." And what was? Did you say anything else? Oh,
yeah,
like,
that Mel is missing.
Mel is missing. Meet me at the bee's knees.
And bring the frog back with you alive.
And then there's a very little, like, smaller text. Bring the frog back with you, please, alive. And then the heart with the spider.
What's the note say?
Billy's gonna do that thing where she like hits the paper and like, I was right. You owe me $5.
That's a little money.
Wait, $5? No, come on.
Yeah,
50
we
cents.
gambled on it. No. You're drunk. We gambled on it. Give me my money. Roll the gaslight, please. Like to roll the gaslight my friend out of money.
Yeah, I would like you to roll. And Garrett, what is your I'd like you to roll a intellect defense roll.
Okay.
And I would like Andy, I think this would be like also like an intellect roll. So if you have anything to add to that.
No.
And then just let me know your numbers and who's ever higher, essentially.
I should open up the roll 20. I'm so bad
Yep.
at it.
I'm at a 15.
I will point out I'm trained at intellect defense and I have an edge of 1. So.
Fuck.
All right, so roll yours and we'll see, because that'll bring you up a level essentially.
Let me
One.
We have a lot of PvP in this game.
One.
I mean, I'm gonna roll and roll 20, so
It'll probably be like $2 actually. I know I said 5, but that is a lot of money for the time, so I'll scale it to be more appropriate. 50 cents.
19.
Fuck you.
Garrett is vulnerable to a lot of things. Taking Garrett's money is not one of them. Yeah, I think Garrett looks at you and goes, "No, actually, it was the other way. You don't remember? You owe me the $5."
We could go rounds all day. Just get the fucking frog and let's go.
Do I have to?
I mean,
What?
I ain't touching it. But she specifically said bring it. And she's already been crying about the fact that I don't like her woo-woo nonsense.
Is there like a canvas bag in the back of your truck?
There is definitely many empty jars.
Into the jar.
It hops into the jar, and there's a little bit of residue in the jar. You may not have had a drunk frog before. It is going to be a drunk frog by the time it gets to the bee's face.
I cannot wait to find out what happens when you take a super like drunk frog and then it turns back into a tattoo on a person who isn't yet drunk.
No, the frogs aren't tattoos. They're just pets.
But they're pets of the tattoos.
That's
which
true.
means they must live on her, right? Unless she just has frogs in her pockets.
Unfortunately, I just Googled it. Sorry. Frogs absorb moisture through their skin. So that motherfucker is just...
There's like a 1/4 inch of moon sign at the bottom, and I get the frog in, I put the lid on, I like think for a moment, pull out my knife, pop a little hole in the lid. Oh, by the way, I have my knife. I should pull that out. And then we watch as the liquid just disappears.
I'm gonna say it's
just frog.
It's not enough to kill the frog. I just want to specify.
Okay, it's
it's
gonna be a little tipsy.
If it's left up to me, I'm not gonna kill the frogs. Even if Billy thinks they're
Okay.
gross, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna
I
kill the
will
frogs.
say this is all reminding me of when we were in Arkansas. There was a place called Toad Suck. Toad
That
Suck,
sounds right.
Arkansas.
I don't like that. I don't like
Yeah.
And
that.
I'm just like, you could go lick a toad if it was soaked in alcohol, and you and the toad could get drunk.
We're about to find out when this joins back with you what happens.
So,
What's it gonna do to your spider?
Yeah.
My spider's probably gonna be upset, but just happy to have their pet back. Like, what
Well,
did you do to my little Fluffy?
If it senses like via touch and like smell, right? Because it's a spider. No, that's snakes. But like touch, it's gonna like check on it, and is it gonna get alcohol in its
might get a little-
feces?
It might get a little
Did you say it's on your knee or your hip?
hip.
This was the hip.
The
Your
hip.
hip's about to
Spider.
get so drunk, dude.
Oh man, your hip is gonna be fucked up.
Fuck up that hip, dude.
Oh.
So Alice is kind of waiting near the bee's knees. By the way, she's kind of staking it out, waiting for the others to arrive.
All right.
They arrive.
I assume that Billy knows where the bee's knees is because Garrett's probably like, that's that beekeeping place outside of town, right?
Shut up, Garrett.
Yeah, Billy would know this
Good
as
try.
she had delivered alcohol here in the past, but not anytime recently.
I feel bad. I promise that Billy does like Garrett and all of her friends. She's just like this. I just want to confirm to the players that I'm not playing an asshole. She just is an asshole. If
Oh,
that
and
makes
Garrett
sense.
likes Billy, but this is just their relationship.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
banter. It's banter.
Alice
yeah.
is the one that's heartbroken, sending little messages in spider webs.
And they like Alice. Alice is just sad and scared.
And weird with the spider.
And
then,
she
like, kind of
saved
a
you
freak.
countless times.
No, she beat the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Tomato, tomato. When do you get here?
All right. Basically, as we're waiting for these two to reach Alice, we are going to go to Mel, and get things a little bit spooky up in this bitch. So, give me 1 second.
I don't like that the music is changing.
It's fine. But let me lower our music a little bit just because this one's a little louder. There we go. All right. So, Mel, you awaken to the sound of some kind of smooth music. It's playing over the speakers. And that's the first thing you kind of realize as you awaken. Next, you realize that you can't move very well. And finally, you realize that you don't feel like you're alone. But you haven't opened your eyes yet.
Okay. What does can't move very well mean exactly?
Do you try to test your movement?
Yes.
All right. You, is there a specific part of your body you try first? Like your hands or your arms or your legs?
Probably my fingers.
All right. You can move your fingers well.
Okay. My arms.
Those don't move so well. As you wiggle a little, you notice that they've been tied behind your back. And as you touch, you may wiggle your fingers a little bit more. You realize that you're tied to a chair, it feels like.
Okay. Can I rock the chair back and forth, or...
You can. You start
Okay.
rocking.
Yes.
As you start rocking the chair, you haven't opened your eyes yet, right?
I probably open my eyes because I don't think that a person would be doing this if they couldn't see what they were doing.
Okay. So before you start rocking, like you're thinking about rocking, you open your eyes to try and get a lay of the room. Are you... Does Mel attempt to hide the fact that she's awake, or is she just opening her eyes?
I don't think there's a reason why she would pretend to be asleep.
Okay. So you open your eyes, and you look around the room, noticing that you recognize the general decor as being that of the Bee's Knees, but you're no longer in the same room. It still looks about as run down as before, but it's the same color scheme. And it looks like you're in some kind of side room. Perhaps almost a studio of some kind. There's padding on the walls, like sound padding. And there is a control board that would control like the sound system in the building. There's also a window that goes out to another area, but you'd have to kind of look up and focus a little bit to see past into that area. Before you look out into the other area, your eyes scanning the room, you spot the person who's watching you. It's Florence.
Okay.
And she sees your eyes open. She says, "Oh, you're awake."
You sound surprised.
And she stumbles over to herself before kind of take a deep breath, and then she like presses down her skirt, folds her hands in her lap, and says, "Well, you were hit hard on the head, and sometimes that can make people not wake up very quickly."
Why am I tied to a chair?
Oh, well, I didn't want to do that.
So you tied me to a chair.
Yes, I didn't want to, though. I mean, and she looks out the window in the room and then looks back to you. And she kind of very slowly, with her back to the window, does this and puts a finger over her lips.
Mel's eyes narrow.
She kind of like leans a little closer and talks a little softer. "I had hoped you would just leave, but you didn't. You stood outside the door too long."
So, because I didn't run out the door, I'm tied to a chair.
"I didn't want to, but you were acting suspicious."
What the hell's going on?
Florence tugs nervously at her sleeves, pulling them down all the way to her wrists again, which is something that you noticed her doing before when you were up in the main area of the Bee's Knees. And as she does, she says, "I'm hoping you can still get out of here. He said that if you didn't know anything, maybe you could leave."
Well, whoever he is, I assure him I know absolutely nothing at all.
She looks out the window again and kind of goes really, really quiet for a moment. Do you try to see what she's looking at?
without moving my head, is it possible?
Yes. You could, you know how when you look out of the corners of your eyes, it's like a little bit shadowy, a little bit vague, but you can see out of it?
Mm-hmm.
You could do that to look out the window.
I make an attempt.
Okay. I would like you to roll. This would be a 12. If you are using, like, if you have any sort of, like, covert or sneak abilities that could ease this for you, then it would be a 9.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 3.
All right. So, that does not succeed. And,
Actually, hold on. I think that was a D8, not a D.
oh,
Yeah.
well then please,
Yeah. I'm using a program. I don't have dice with me. So I don't know for sure. I can't remember what her abilities are, but I'm almost certain she would have something like that due to her nature. So I think she passes. She rolled an 11.
Yes, yeah, you would pass then. So you are able to look out a corner of your eye, you know, tilt your head just enough to be able to see. And as you look at the window, you realize it's a two-way, it's a mirror, you know, a two-way mirror, where when you look out, it looks like a window from inside this room, but on the other side, it would just look like a mirror.
Mm-hmm.
As you're looking out, you see a man standing on what looks to be a stage. The man is, looks to be in his 40s or 50s, but he has, his hair has gone all white. And his, like, he kind of carries himself as if he's older than how he physically looks. As he stands on the stage, you notice that he seems to be setting up a sound system. You know, plugging in speakers and moving things around, like trying to set up for maybe a show. But you also notice that the stage and, you know, the club beyond is spattered in blood. They're old, the stains, but something about them still feels vibrant, even though they no longer seem to be wet. There's blood on the walls, on the floor, on the stage. And the longer you look, it almost seems as if there's kind of shadows overlaid on the room. At first, they're dancing.
Oh, how sweet.
Yeah, it's kind of nice, actually, the dancing. Can you roll again for me? Another d20. You're trying to hit an 18.
Oh, well, that's not gonna happen.
Intellectual defense would ease this for you to a 15.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, what'd you get?
9.
Yeah, that's not going to do it. Please take 2 points of stress as the dancing turns into a very, very different scene. What was once couples laughing and swaying and swinging each other around turns into violent movement, smashing, stabbing, people pushing and shoving, people falling and not getting up again. And all the while, there's one figure up on the stage, not the man you actually saw, but a shadow that stands there and plays a saxophone. As the entire club seems to destroy each other as he plays.
Oh. Don't like that.
And as you're looking out of this, you're kind of transfixed until Florence clears her throat. I wouldn't recommend staring too long.
All due respect, you haven't exactly been the most straightforward person since I met you. Today, yesterday, a week ago, I don't know. How long has it been?
Only a couple hours, not that long.
Okay. Well, even had I known you for a much longer amount of time, you haven't exactly acted in the most forthright manner. Why should I trust you when it comes to these people? You did hit me over the head and tie me to a chair.
Her eyes get really big and wet. And she kind of like takes a deep breath. It seems like she's trying to calm herself down. But as she's kind of wringing her hands together again, looking very conflicted.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't easy for me, okay? I didn't ask to do this.
Okay. I didn't ask for this either.
You wouldn't leave, and I just wanted you to leave, and he wanted you to leave, and you didn't leave, and then it was... She starts to cry, and then she wipes it away, very, like, trying to get control of herself. I'm sorry, and I want to help you out of this. I didn't have a choice.
Mel takes a deep breath, feeling her own stress beginning to spike more than a little. Didn't have a choice to do what?
I didn't have the choice but to stop you. He said that if I didn't stop you, then they would come and kill me, and maybe that wasn't right. Maybe that's not what would have happened, but I didn't know what else to believe. I mean, I haven't left here in like a year.
She shakes her head. Okay, fine. What do I do to get out of this situation? Am I just stuck here in perpetuity? Because
No, we can talk to him. Just let him know that this is a misunderstanding. And I'm sure we can, maybe get through to him. And Mel, this seems very naive to you. And that's when you notice, Mel, that Florence, who you've been talking to this entire time, probably doesn't look to me more than 15 or 16 years old.
okay, well, you've been talking about him for a while. Who is him.
She leans in real close. As she does, I would like you to roll again for me. This is an intellect or observation. I believe you're skilled in observation. I could be wrong.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, so this will be only a 6 for you.
Okay, pass.
You notice that the thing you've been missing this entire time, the thing about Florence that was at the edge of your notice all this time. Every time she would pull down the sleeves of her shirt, or every time she would fiddle with her clothes, it was because something was visible underneath, as the cloth moved. Her skin looks like it's been stitched together from parts. And it's not just one place. It's not just, oh, she was hurt. It's all over. At her wrists, at her neck. You even notice that as she leans forward, her dress moves up a little bit. You see by her knee. It's as if she's been chopped up and put back together again.
I tuck this little bit of information away.
And as you do, she does finally say what she was going to say, what she leaned so close to say. My dad.
Your dad.
And she raises a finger just a little bit to point out the mirrored window to the man standing on the stage, setting up the sound system.
What was that? What did you say the last sentence?
She points barely, doesn't want to make it obvious, through the mirrored window to the man standing on the stage, the one who's setting up the sound system.
Why would I want to meet your dad?
Well, you were here asking about the bee's knees and about the open mics we used to run. He's the one who ran the open mics.
I see.
And you remember that the person who ran the open mics was named Lionel French.
Right.
So that means that you're talking to, or you would assume, Florence French.
Okay. I think this is a weird question, but you don't have a mom, do you?
She disappeared a long time ago.
Long shot. Okay. I think... Can we arrange a meeting with your dad?
I can go get him if you think you're ready to talk to him. I mean, we just have to make sure that he knows that you don't know anything. That you were. Hey, maybe you can just say that you wanted to be a part of the open mic. Maybe that would help? He'll let you go?
Tell him that I'm interested in talking about the open mic night.
Okay. And she gets up to leave this kind of like producer room, the studio room, and goes out the door, closes it behind her. There's a hallway, and then you see her enter the room again. As she enters the room, the shadows once again intensify. I would like another intellect defense roll from you, please. This will be probably a 15 for you.
I do not make it.
All right. So you do take another 2 points of stress. As you see a shadow pull itself away from Florence. And as it does, that shadow takes on a life of its own. At first, dancing and having fun in the club, just like everyone else. But you focus on that one shadow as things devolve into violence once more. And you watch as another shadow pulls what looks to be maybe a hatchet off the wall, perhaps something that was there for fire safety behind a case. And as they pull that hatchet off the wall, Florence falls. She trips backwards, hitting her head. And the hatchet is brought down on her, over and over again. Her wrists, her ankles, her knees, her torso, eventually her head. And then, you're slowly pulled back and brought back to just viewing the room as normal, where Florence is walking up to the stage to talk to her dad. You're not able to hear it from here, because, well, neither of them is mic'd, but if they were, you'd probably learn something. Now, we're going to switch to the rest of the party and find out what they're doing as they arrive outside the Bee's Knees.
Hey, you guys came! Oh my god! Hi! I'm over here. Hi!
Oh, she's waving us over. Look, we can still act like we don't see her and go somewhere else.
I'm over
we have
here.
a frog.
Still have 6 beers.
We have a frog.
It looks more swollen than before. Is that normal?
Do you have
Oh, no.
Mr. Hoppers with you?
Gosh, she named it.
Is she like across the street? Like, how is this working?
Oh, Val, can you mute? Thank you.
I'd like to